Hey there, EverlongMystic here. So this reading is for those of you with South Node in Aries. And I titled this South Node Blues because a lot of times we get kind of trapped or stuck in our comfort zone because we resort to what we know, what we're comfortable with. And the South Node is kind of like well, you know what? A lot of you already know what the South Node represents, so I won't get too much into that. But Aries, when I was just reading up on South Node Aries, I don't know. I kind of felt like this is a tough one. This is a tough one because you spent so many past lives in like warrior mode. And so it's like your survival instincts are just like on steroids. Okay, so we have Two of Cups, Three of Wands. So here it's talking about your relationships, and one important thing for South Node Aries with relationships is that it's like there's this tendency to want to have relationships with people so that they can give you something, right? And it's like if you go into it with that purpose, it won't work out for you, because what you're supposed to be doing is you're supposed to be helping others instead of them helping you somehow. It's like you're supposed to be connecting with people who really see you for who you are, and people that appreciate you. Because like once you find someone that really does see you as you are and appreciates you, then you can feed them energy, and then you actually get back energy. You actually get what you really want. Because one of the big things about South Node Aries is really selfishness. It's like you're so concerned with the self, and you have a tendency to to try to you need others to fulfill you. It's like otherwise you don't feel safe for some reason. The thing about always needing others to fulfill your needs is you're just never going to get enough. You're always going to want more. And so the future, like how are you going to go, move forward in the future? I'm seeing this as your warrior self kind of standing on this ledge going, okay, I'm done with the warrior mentality. How can I see my future in a way that is helpful and beneficial to me and to others? Because your North Node is Libra, right? And you're really here to help others. And you're here to give support to others without expecting something in return. And it's funny because once you do that, you get what you need. You know what I mean? So overall goal, South Node Aries, unselfishly support others. And you have Six of Pentacles. See, unselfishly support others. You get the card of charity. All right. And it's the truth. We have the Ace of Swords. That's funny. I think we have room for one more. Yeah, and in ways, if you're wondering what, like, I guess if you're wondering what warrior mentality, how it might show up for you in this lifetime, it could show up as like, like me versus you, or just being super competitive, or having like some kind of like super tactical military mindset or something. You know what I mean? But what you need to know is that this is not a lifetime of being a warrior. Wow, you have the sun. That is so awesome. Cause yeah, no, nobody's out to destroy you. You're headed for. It's like you can have all the happiness that you want. Okay, it's just that you just don't have to. You're just not gonna get it by focusing. You're not gonna get it by being selfish. You're not going to get it by having a warrior mentality, even though that comes naturally and easy for you. What's cool though is that we can all use our South Node skills to reach our Node goals, right? Like, for example, for you, I guess self confidence is a major skill, right? Self confidence is a major skill for South Node Aries. And what you can do is just use that as a tool for like peacemaking, or for bringing justice for others, because you're here to help others. Or help others, or you can use your warrior mindset or whatever. You can use those skills to help other people win battles. Okay, so we have the Two of Arrows here, which is like the Two of Swords, and there's a decision. You know, I think I remember reading that South Node Aries, they don't usually have problems making decisions, but sometimes their decisions become a problem, and it really depends on where you're coming from when you're making that decision. You definitely do not want to make any decisions out of anger, because nothing good will come of that. I did read that South Node Aries, they sometimes they have a tendency to have like a childlike temper when they don't get what they want. And then we get Nine of Swords. Yeah, and that's not going to work out for you. Not only will it not work out for you, but it's going to put a strain on relationships, and it's going to have a negative effect on others as well. It's like you don't want to approach things like, what am I trying to say? Like tension, anger. It's another I word. Intimidation. Anger and intimidation, you'll never win. I mean, nobody wins, is what really nobody wins. When you use anger and intimidation to get what you want, nobody wins. And it's like there's a part of you that's not even going to realize what damage has been done. Because the selfish part of you that you're used to being in past lives is going to say, well, I mean, why would they be hurt? I mean, I won. Shouldn't they be happy for me? Or, you know what I mean? And it's weird, like with North Node Libra, it just seems like the perfect antidote for South Node Aries. It's the perfect antidote. I kind of like doing these readings because I'm actually learning a lot more about just the signs in general, and because like I'm like a Sun Virgo, and my opposite is Pisces, but just by doing the Virgo South Node and the Pisces South Node, I learned a lot about both, and I don't know, it's kind of cool the way these work. And another thing, it's like kind of cool to see if you are actually following your North Node purpose. Because of a lot of these traps, if you're not experiencing them, that's awesome. Because that means you're following your true purpose in this lifetime. Justice, awesome. I love this because we were talking about justice for others. That's how you can use your South Node skills to fulfill your North Node purpose. And one of those is bringing, like, fighting for others, bringing justice for others, helping other people win battles. Yeah, and there's success there. You've got this Eight of Coins, this card of success coming out directly under the Sword of Truth. And for some of you who might be experiencing some of these South Node traps, it's it's important for you to know that the more you the more you focus just in general on um like being self-conscious about negative stuff, like negative traits you think you have, or just the more you focus on that kind of stuff and the more you try to hide it from people, you're going to lose power. You're going to lose power, and there's going to be a result of people not trusting you as well, because people will notice that you're hiding something, and there'll just be something about you, like, man, I just don't feel like this person's being very forthcoming, and it's really just you being self-conscious, but I just feel like you needed to know that. All right, so we have Eight of Wands, and that's picking up the pace here. And it's coming out right underneath the sun. So really, I mean, obviously your purpose, anyone's purpose, is to really achieve happiness and to get closer to their purpose, to fulfill their purpose, or at least, be on the right track. So I feel like you have a lot of information here to help you out if you are experiencing some of these traps, but I also feel like you have a lot of confirmations for those of you that are on the right track. So, all right, South Node Aries, this is your message, and I thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you later. Bye.